Alright, I'm on hole number 16 of the 2019 Spring Major. I'm in the weekend round of the Rookie Division. Alright. I didn't get the shot worked out that I wanted, but I'm doing a QB shot and I'm using a Saturn. And this is a tough, this is kind of like hole number 5. You're not, getting yourself out there is only half the work. You still have to. I'm bringing my accurate bag and I'm bringing my Kingmaker. I want to make sure I have my Saturn. I'd rather hit this with my Saturn. So I got my Saturn numbers here. QB, Kingmaker, Max Curl, no overpower, long iron, Saturn. I got my Saturn numbers written down. Alright, let's get on it. Hole number 16, here we go. See if we can get an opponent and get on it. Go get busy, Daisy. Get my little Yorkie outside. Daisy Lou Hoo. Okay, I'm going to do a shot where I'm trying to get to that little hollow right there. And that's going to be about mid long iron. So I should be somewhere in my 2.8, but it's the drive is all important, so there's a lot of work to do just to get over there on the drive. I've been hitting the shot pretty good in my practice account, but it's got a level 9 quarterback, and a level 10's got a little teeny bit more. Okay, so it's 3-3. Take 3-3 out. I'm going to put Max Curl on it. Hitting it perfect. Trying to get it to bounce here. This is the easy bounce. The one here is whether you get enough distance, but not so much that you end up in that rough. And that's the deal with the level 10, is you have just a little teeny bit more. If I pulled it out to the left and put some overpower on it, the deal is all I'm doing is pushing it forward. I think you almost, if you're going to hit this and you're going to try and do any overpower to pick up more distance where you could try and get down here into your short iron ranges, you might have to use a quarterback and a katana. That way you still have the 3 side spin, you just have a little bit less power. But this rapier shot's all going to boil down to perfect. If I hit it perfect, I got a shot of it going in the hole. If I don't hit it perfect, I don't have a shot. Okay, so with my Nirvana, and I'm pretty close to max club. Here's mid, so I'm pretty close to max. Probably at about the 3 per ring range. I'm going to do 1, and do 2 backspin. I'm going to go pretty close to it. There's a little teeny line on it. Okay, I'm doing about 3 per ring, so that's about 2/3 of a ring. I hit it great to the right. If I was going to hit it great on one side or the other, that's the side. And it went great to the right. I was dead on that. The rough iron and the sand wedge, their accuracy works different, and it's hard to explain. So, like a Nirvana, we'll say it's 100% accurate. When it's at max club, it's more like a 50% accuracy club. But as you get closer to you, it starts to get extremely accurate. So if you're at mid club, if it hits 2 at max, it hits 4 at mid. So I mean, you're starting to get into some really you know, if you're doing even an 8 wind, you're only going to look at 2 rings. I mean, starts to get really accurate. If you think of it in thirds, you got one at 2, one at 4, one at 8. When you start to get to the 16 per ring, that's more of a wind adjustment where you're going to look at half of the cup as being 4 miles per hour and trying to keep it within that cup. But those clubs get really accurate when they're in short distances. That's why if you're trying to get into the short iron range but you end up in your rough iron or your sand wedge, those clubs are really accurate. It just boils down to hitting perfect. I'm going to go ahead and forfeit. Let my opponent burn a shot. Alright, that was hole number 16 of the 2019 Spring Major. So that moved me up into minus 23. I'm in 37th place. I've got 2 holes left, so if I shoot this round out, I should end up with 3. That'd be a minus 26. Where I'm at right now, I'm sure a 26 is going to put me up in the top 15 to top 10, but I'm 100% positive that there's 27s and 28s up there. They're going to dominate the top. So I'm looking at best, maybe a top 5 finish. Probably more likely a top 10. All right. That was hole number 16 of the 2019 Spring Major. Thanks for watching.